All right, we're here with Coach Beth Alford-Sullivan, post Penn State National here. We had a heck of a day weather-wise. First place on the men, third place on the ladies. Overall, other than the weather, like I said, how did things go for the Nittany Lions today?
Not so bad, not so bad. The guys actually raced extremely well. We put 3 guys in the top 10. Although it was a large field, I think about 25 teams or so, there's really, 2 or 3 teams that were racing, pretty competitively with us, and we held them off well. I was very pleased with Matt Fisher's race as a freshman, a redshirt freshman, cracking the top 10 was a nice race for him. Kyle and Vince showing their prominence again, with great races up front, and then we had some really good breakout races from the rest of them. I thought Wade Endress starting to come into form as well. We've been working hard on the men's side of things, so they shouldn't feel fresh, and then you got the kind of cruddy weather out there, so they really had to run through a lot of slop for 5 miles, but I was pleased with the men's race. Ladies, I'm very disappointed. I think we're a better team than we raced again today, but how many times can I say that? We need to show up and execute. We did almost that today. Phenomenal races out of Caitlin and Kara up front in the top. I think they were 4th and 5th or something like that, and Natalie Bauer had one of her best cross-country races I've seen in her career so far, but then we're still not quite showing up with what we need, and if we're going to be a team that set themselves up for these goals, they've got to show up. So it's going to be a lot riding on the Big Ten championships, but I think we're capable. I really, really do think we're capable.
So one last question. We had 6 seniors finish out their career here today. Yeah. Chris Cypro, Vince McNally, both Dawson brothers, Caitlin Lane and Kara Millhouse, as you mentioned. So what's it like to send those guys out after such outstanding careers?
Well, I think maybe that's why I'm a little bit more upset than I should be today. It's very difficult. This senior class, both the men and the women, has been an integral piece of what we've been doing here at Penn State. And, I think Kyle and Vince and the sport of cross country at Penn State has really been carried on their shoulders for the last 4 or 5 years. And, to know that their shoes are needing to be filled next year, those are big shoes. Chris Cipro came in as a kid, just trying to get a piece of things, and now he's running our top 5 for a couple of years now. And Caitlin and Kara, you can't. These kids are good, and they're quality young people, quality students, quality all the way around. And I'm gonna miss them. I'm gonna miss them quite a bit. The Dawson twins, they've just been integral in what we're trying to do. And it's a hard day when it's a senior day. But we've got some big races left to go, so I'm going to try and hang on to that before I get too nostalgic about it.
All right, 2 weeks out from Big Tens. We'll see you then.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks.